Hi guys, good morning. It's Amanda, and I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit because I was just having a little bit of a flashback. I was talking last night on the team call with some other coaches, and it came up about the Beachbody Health Bet. And we were talking about how we're going to share that with people and spread the word and how to motivate them to want to join that. And I don't know about that. I don't know all the right answers on how to get people motivated to do something different or what makes this unique, so much as I know how it applies to my personal story. So I just wanted to share that for a minute with you guys. When I started, like, I'm standing here in this house that we worked so hard for, and I'm 95 pounds lighter than I was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. But when I started, we didn't have anything. Elijah was a baby. He was 4 weeks old. Olivia was 3. And we had nothing. We lived in this small ass rental house. We struggled for everything. Elijah, shh. He used to be quieter. We struggled for everything. We were struggling to make the rent every month, which is a lot less than what the mortgage is now. We still struggle, don't get me wrong. We work hard to be where we are, but we had to work just as hard then. But the thing is that when I bought my first challenge pack, it was unreal. Like, I couldn't afford it. We put it on a credit card. When I went and asked Daryl about it, I was crying. And I was like, I need to do something to make a change. I need to do something different. And I didn't know what that thing was. But I knew that I didn't want to take pills. I didn't want to do a gimmick. I didn't want to do anything crazy. But I needed to not feel the way I was. So that's kind of where Beachbody came in the picture. I had seen the Insanity infomercials so many times. I had watched it. I thought, oh my God, those people look better than me in their before pictures than I even will after. This doesn't work for people like me. I could never look like that. But for some reason, I kept watching it. I watched it a million times. And even at 250 pounds, I would think, I could do that. I could do that in my head. But I never did. And, so when I went to Daryl, I asked him. I said I really wanted to get this challenge back. And I didn't think I'd ever stay on Shakeology. I actually put a reminder in my phone of the cancellation date so I could cancel it before the second shipment, and fully intended to. But what happened was, Elijah, stop please. What happened was, I fell in love with the way it made me feel and the energy it gave me. But here's the thing that makes this remind me of this health bet that's starting now. I also joined a diet bet at the same time. I don't know if you've heard of Diet Bet. It's like a website you can log into and you can wager on yourself to lose a certain amount of weight. And I really needed the extra motivation to push myself. And it was a $20 diet bet. And it makes me want to cry just talking about, like, my head hurts right now. There's so much tension in the back behind my eyes because it's embarrassing to say. We didn't have $20, and it was a month-long bet. And I put $20 in, and I told Daryl, I mean, it was a big fight, you guys. I told Daryl, I'm going to earn this money back. We can't afford not to. I'm going to earn this money back, and I'm going to double my money. And so that's what I did. I made it. I felt so guilty, and I was so scared of what I had done to our family by buying this challenge bag that I wagered $20 more on this separate website to motivate myself to just earn my $20 back. And there was no guarantee of how much I would win. The only guarantee was I would at least get my $20 back. And so that's what I did. And I did this since, I think I shared it on Facebook at the time. I think Brianne Ortega ended up jumping in with me, and that's how she ended up as a coach on my team now. But this was at the time, I was not a coach, I was a nothing. I was just looking for an extra push to make myself not quit. And it worked. It helped me because I knew we could not afford to lose that $20 damn. So when you put skin in the game, and you invest in yourself, you just get an extra element of I mean, I could give someone a bag of Shakeology and I guarantee you they wouldn't probably drink it because they wouldn't value it. They didn't put any skin in the game. I could pay for you to be a coach, but you probably wouldn't be motivated to try and help people because you didn't put any skin in the game. You know, I knew damn well that if I invested in myself and bought that thing, I better prove to him that I was worth it and that I didn't make a big mistake. So I got motivated quick. I'm gonna move so I can hear. I got motivated really quick to stay on track and to try and earn that $20 back. And I did. I won that bet. And then I did another one and another one and another one. And I was doing my, hey, we're up in my room. I was doing my Beachbody workouts, drinking my Shakeology, and I earned enough to get that money back. I don't know if I can even make this phone stay upright. Okay, so welcome to my messy bedroom. So that's what I did, and I just made it a goal. I invested in myself. I put that money in there, and I said I'm damn well gonna earn it back, or else I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Daryl was nervous too. I think he's looking at me going, you haven't been working out the entire time we've been married. Why are you gonna start now? And whatever. There was no requirements for that group to work out or do anything. Your requirement was to lose a certain amount of pounds. What I love about this Beachbody Health Bet is that the requirement is that you drink your 5 Shakeologies and that you work out 3 times that week. And it doesn't even have to be a Beachbody workout. If you're a runner, you can run. If you go to a yoga class, you can do yoga. If you go to the Y, you can go to the Y. You just log the workout, you log your shakes. You know why they're doing this? Because if you create those healthy habits and behaviors, you will in turn get the results that you want by doing those things. If you focus on the things that get you results, you will get the results inadvertently. Does that make sense? So that's why in my group I give prizes when people participate, not for their weight loss, because the weight loss will come, and the getting in shape and the getting muscle tone and all that, like these gun shows, that will come from doing the work. And for someone like me, that $20 was a big investment at the time, and it was important. It was important to me to show my husband that I meant what I said, and it was the very first baby step in my life that I ever took that committed me to doing something for myself. As a mother, as a healthcare worker, as a woman, as a parent, and I'm all those things, we are very selfless. I'm not saying I'm selfless all the time. Trust me, I'm selfish too. But we take care of everyone else, and we put ourselves at the bottom of that list. We've got our husband, we've got our kids, we've got our job, I have my patients, and at the very bottom down there somewhere was me, and I never made it to the bottom of the list until I did that bet. So that's why this is a passion for me. That's why I want to motivate people to join this group, because I know that focusing on those behaviors that we will do in this group, we use a little app called the Beachbody Challenge Tracker app, and I will personally interact with everyone every day. I'm doing it right now in our group. People are logging their Shakeology every morning. There's a little thing, it says log today's Shakeology, log today's workout. I post a video every morning or a post to help people, and it goes like that, you know, and every day you check in and you see a little calendar and you see those things get marked off, and it's all digital. You can do it from any smartphone, and then you have this chance to split $1 million pot. Now, I don't know how many people are going to complete those requirements. It's not stiff requirements. 3 workouts, 5 Shakeology, 4 weeks in a row. I bet you get some awesome results in a month if you can actually do that. I know I did when I started. And Beachbody didn't have a bet like this then. Like I said, I had to go outside and find my own. I joined a health and weight loss group at work that was doing a bet at work. And there was no accountability for that except weekly weigh-ins. And I wasn't doing real great at it until I started this. And then I ended up winning that bet. And I won like $1,200. And that was huge. Now, who do we have? Hi, super excited about the health bet. Me too. I'm super excited about it because, like I said, like sometimes you need that extra push. And I don't think there's anything wrong that saying winning a slice of a money pot is not motivating. If it's motivated me, like I said, that $20 motivated me in my beginning of my journey. You know, I lost, I think, like 9 or 10 pounds in that first month, and that was huge to me. It just gave me the motivation to keep going. Actually, in the first 2 weeks, and then I ended up being about 23 pounds by the end of a month and a half, and by the end of my first 40 days of insanity, because I was so hell-bent on winning that money back. And I don't think that's anything to feel guilty about. I don't think that's anything to not want to shout from the rooftops. We were broke. We needed the money. And I was fat. I was unhealthy. I hurt every day. I used to get out of bed like this. You want to see this? This will be funny. This is how I used to get out of bed in the morning. I'd be lying down, and I would literally levitate out of bed like this. I would go, oh, God. And I would roll out sideways and get my feet on the floor and pivot, and then I would go, okay. And I would do that every day because my back hurts so stinking bad. So my life is so improved all because of that first $20 bet. So I am amazed and proud to work for a company, with a company that is going to throw $1 million in a pot and split it between everyone who completes. That's what it is. And actually, it's over, I think, 1.5 million now. It's capped at 3 million, so it won't get higher than that. But like I said, you know, thousands of people might start it, but I don't know who's going to finish it. I know it's 30 days, and I know I'm going to give my customers, my challengers, 100% of myself to get them all to win their slice of the pot, because I know, because I was there, and I remember how it felt to be desperate, how it felt to be sad, how it felt to be depressed, how it felt to be trapped in a freaking body that I don't know how I got unlucky enough to get. That's what I felt like. I felt like I just got the short straw and drew this fat, overweight stick, and that was where I was stuck to be the rest of my life, and I was big boned, and that's where I was gonna live. That's how I used to feel. I used to feel like it was what it was, and I had no other options. And I didn't know that I could reshape my whole body. I didn't know that I could be energetic and be an athlete. I didn't know that I could do things like run a 5K on the weekend without even any preparation, because I was in good enough shape from my half-hour Beachbody workouts. Like that. I didn't know that I would have the nuts to compete in a bikini competition 2 years later. I didn't even think I'd wear a bikini. All I knew was that I really, 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 really needed a change. So I'm seeing text pop up on the top from Joanna. Now I just saw you pop on this call. Hi, Joanna. So yeah, that's why I'm so passionate about this, guys. That's why it matters to me, because I was there. I was where some of you are, and I remember like yesterday, how badly I needed to earn that $20 back. I remember the look Daryl gave me when I told him that I joined an online bet. I remember sitting on our patio, smoking a cigarette, crying, asking if I could buy a challenge bag, because I was desperate and I needed to do something. And sitting there with a cocktail at 1 a.m. going, you know, but I was desperate and sad and unhealthy, and I needed a change, and I just rolled the dice, and I wanted to see if I could do something that would help me, and it helped me. And maybe it will help you. And it doesn't even have to be losing 100 pounds. Maybe it's just that you want to create healthy habits. Maybe it's that you've been wanting to try Shakeology, but you didn't really have a reason to. How about this? Why not? A month and see how you feel. Shoot, in 4 days I had more energy. In 4 days I felt better. So consider it. Consider what it could do. Consider if you could have fun. Consider if you could meet new people, or find a new habit that will keep you accountable and help you on your fitness journey. Drop me a message, send me a private message, text me, whatever you want to do. I'll get you a spot. But I just want you to know that it's not anything to be ashamed of, that maybe you've never been motivated to start, and now that there's money on the line, you might be. So what's wrong with that? Nothing. Because you know what? What could you do with your little slice of that $1 million pot? You know, what could you do? Would you give yourself a pedicure? Would you reward yourself by getting a new outfit because you're in better shape? I mean, set a goal, see what it could do for you, and see how it might change your life. There's nothing wrong with being finally willing to invest in yourself. Because like I said, it was the scariest thing I ever did. I thought I was crazy. My husband thought I was crazy. And it turned out to be the best decision I ever made. I earned my money back and then some. So I don't know how this bet will shake down. Like I said, it's over $1 million. It's capped at 3. And they'll divide it out between everyone who does those things. So if you lose 0 pounds, you're out nothing. You're right where you started. But maybe you win. Maybe you get a slice of the pot. All you have to do is participate for 30 days and log the Shakeology and workouts. 3 workouts. 3. And they're a half-hour a piece, guys. They're not crazy. Or you can do what you want for a workout. But 5 Shakeologies a week. Do it for 30 days. I mean, you are crazy? Yeah, we all know. I'm crazy. I was crazy to start. I'm still crazy now. I'm crazy about what I do. I'm crazy about helping other crazy. It's a little bit nuts to take a leap of faith on yourself. I should wrap this up. I know when I get emotional, I'm trying not to cry. I talk really, really slow. So let's amp it up a little bit. I'm excited for this challenge. I remember that like yesterday, and I'm going to dump my heart and soul into helping these people who take this leap of faith with me get the results that they want, because I know what it feels like. And I know how fun it can be to get this good community of support and to have somewhere to check in every day. To pick up your phone, you're on your phone anyway, pick up your phone, log in the app and say, all I do every morning is I log in that app and I go, hey, how's everyone doing? You know, and I say, here's what I have to say today that might help you. Here's a recipe. Here's some motivation. How are you doing? And then I go in and I log my own Shakeology and I post a picture of myself, what? With my Shakeology. And then I go in and I log my workout. And I want to see that green check mark next to my name that says I did it. It's more motivating than you think, you guys, to see that calendar fill up, to X that box off. It'll help. So if you're looking for a way to get healthy, if you're looking for a way to win some money, have some fun, get in better shape, meet some new people, do whatever, holler at me. Holler at your girl, and I'll get you in there. And that's just a little bit of my story. I don't think I ever really shared before that $20 bet and the investment I made in that first challenge bag is what changed my life and started it all. You know? And now here we are, living in a better house, living a healthier life. 95 pounds for me, 30 pounds for Daryl. And Daryl doesn't even do the workouts. Did you know that? He doesn't even work out. Men. But he drinks Shakeology and he eats the better food I have in the house, and that got him the results. And I know that it can do the same thing for your family. You'd be amazed what good positive changes you can do when you make the effort. The people around you will get inspired and get healthier through osmosis just from being around you. Your family gets healthier because they eat. People ask me all the time how I get my kids to eat the foods they eat and the vegetables and stuff. Because it's what's in the house. Because I do the shopping. I mean, if Olivia wants to go to the store and drive herself down there and get a candy bar, that's fine. I guess she can do that. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Actually, Elijah might do that soon. He's pretty crazy. Anyway, all right, you guys. Have a good morning. I just wanted to share that little story. I'm going to go do my PIO now, and I personally save my Shakeology for after my workout because to me it's like my post-workout chocolate reward. So I'm sure you poor people will see a sweaty selfie afterwards, and I'll share with you how it went. Until then, love you. If you have questions, like I said, drop them below or message me. We'll get you set up. I love you guys. Thanks always, always, always for all your guys' support throughout this whole journey. Not just with my business, but with my own fitness journey. I couldn't have done it in the beginning. Not one person said one nice thing. And now look at where we're at. You know, we're touching lives all the time. So I couldn't have done it without all of you. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm always here for you. Bye, guys.